Hello and welcome to the Listening Post's unboxing channel on YouTube. Today I'm unboxing B&W's compact bookshelf speaker, their 607 S3. Now, B&W product ranges, by the way, the code's really easy to understand. The first digit, 6, tells you loosely the quality range of the speakers. So they do a 6, a 7 and an 8. Then the last digit implies the nature of the speaker. So in fact the smaller speakers have the bigger number. So the 607 is the most compact. The slightly bigger ones, which we'll see a little bit later, are the 606s. Then S3. Now obviously it's Series 3, version 3, upgrade 3. They spent a lot of time and energy and R&D making their generations better. So when they've got a Series 3, it's actually worthwhile of revisiting, even if you may only own the Series 2. So obviously they did an S2, and then of course a 607 and a 606 originally. The packaging for the speakers is all pretty much the same. It's a combination of a plain brown box and then scannable labels associated with model and serial number on 3 of the 4 sides. It means this can be packed in numerous different ways, or entered into stock easily, or just record the serial numbers for the paperwork side of things. There are line drawings of the bookshelf speaker on the packaging, the B&W logo, Bowers Wilkins, and of course the model number 607S3. There's an implication of its design, which of course is in England, and manufacturing in China. The rest is about the fact it's 11 kilos in its box. On the top, a couple of things. Firstly, it is closed not with traditional packing tape, but with a fabric impregnated packing tape. Gives a lot greater strength, and with that holds it closed a little bit better as well. There's also line drawing information on how you are best to unbox them, including all sorts of things as far as what you might need to utilise. Nevertheless, opening these pretty straightforward. The first is to just attack the packing tape. Now, unlike a traditional packing tape, this fabric tape is going to require the knife across the whole top. So, as you might have seen, please ensure that you lift and bring the cardboard up away from the product and run the craft knife across it as carefully as possible to ensure that you don't damage what's inside. There's a couple of things that you'll see as soon as you open the box. The first is a really comprehensive manual and brochure. It's stuck there with a couple of bits of sellotape. It's a really comprehensive brochure. It speaks about, brochure and manual by the way, it speaks about speaker placement, running in time, wiring, all of those types of things. It even dives into some of the accessories, which are the ports. So brilliant, keep that to one side regardless. Have a read, of course. Then we see the other two, and these are the port wads, the port plugs. They're actually designed in 2 steps, so that for those that want to try and manage the bass EQ curve or something similar, you can do so in 2 steps, one with half a plug and then inserted back in a full plug involved. Okay, great to see that those are included. You'll also see in the top, behind the manual, look carefully for these, the little stick-on rubber feet associated with putting the speaker on a hard surface. Then it's pretty straightforward, and like many of the speakers that I unbox, you should take the packaging off the speaker rather than the speaker out of the box. Okay, and off that goes. You're greeted with the other half of the polystyrene, all of course cut for it. Now the reason you turn it over is obviously they've thought about it. We've got the next part of the packaging there. I'll just tilt that forward. So the bag, the top of the bag is actually there ready to be cut. I'll just nick that one and expose briefly, okay? And then just get that off to one side. This is the one that we'll dive into properly. Okay, off that goes. Now, The bag itself, of course, has done a brilliant job in protecting this in transit, and getting the bag off is as simple as the nick, and then rotate the speaker back. Oh, now pause. If you're going to put the little rubber bump-ons, now's the time to do so. Just sort of fold things over and stick them into the right place so that you can put it on any surface you might like. It's worth mentioning before I turn it over that we've got, it's pre-tapped with good solid tap points for the matching stands, allowing you to bolt them very, very firmly into the B&W stands. Nevertheless, just rotate that over carefully and then take the bag off. Now the speakers themselves are available in 4 different colour options, this one being one of the wood grains. Nevertheless, this then slides off. There's a separate piece of clothes-cell foam bag protecting the front of the speaker, and then the grill is stuck to a piece of plastic that protects all of it in transit. Okay, it's excellent. You see, they acknowledge that the speakers are going to be potentially roughly handled in transit, not necessarily in palletised freight or the containers that might see them exported around the world, but that last kilometre is always the area that gets damaged, and that's obviously from the carriers to your door. Nevertheless, it's all moulded to ensure that the speaker is hugely well protected in freight, and the grill adds another layer as well. Pausing and having a look at that grill, it's a simple enough plastic bag, taped closed, very straightforward to nick and get access to it. The grill is an acoustically transparent black cloth with the B&W Bowers Wilkins logo central at the bottom. Again, acoustically transparent, and as I rotate it round you'll see a couple of things. Firstly, it's magnetic, and there are bracing elements only where required as far as getting the grill to work, and it won't impede the airflow out of the port or the high frequencies from the tweeter. Right, now looking at the speaker for the first time, we'll see a couple of things. Firstly, the B&W's beautiful dome tweeter protected behind a disbursement grill. The tweeter itself is a 1-inch tweeter, and then there's a 5-inch mid-bass driver. Weirdly, the frequency response can get down to about 40 Hz despite its very compact size. The surround and movement is excellent, and they have a dampened dust cover in the centre as well. Emulating the badge, the Bowers Wilkins badge that's on the grill, we've got the same screen printed in the front of the speaker. This is a 2-tone design, as you can see, wood and black, and there is a reflection ring around the tweeter as well to manage its disbursement. You can see it's brilliantly compact and again mighty from a performance perspective despite its relatively compact size. Looking at the back, we see a couple of things. Firstly, the port. Now, B&W Bowers Wilkins have done a lot of work as far as managing the port and air flow through it. You see these little speckles, and please, as always, hang around for the close-up photographs. I'll show you all of this. There's a flow port. Now, marketing aside, basically the air management in and out of a cabinet, particularly in a compact bookshelf as capable as this one, is really, really important. You want to minimise chuffing, and you want to make sure that the speaker can be placed potentially up against a wall. The combination of managing the airflow and then the port management wads that are available give you the ability to place the speaker pretty much anywhere in a room. Then we see an unusually elaborate binding post for a speaker of this price point. Clearly bi-wireable, clearly with excellent bridging clips and binding posts, and the ability to accept bananas, spades and bare wire with ease. The bridging clips are really, really easy to remove if you are bi-wiring or bi-amping. Putting them back in place is pretty straightforward as well. The fit and finish is excellent given their relatively budget price point. Clearly labelled, by the way, negative, low and high, and an emulation of the model number, which is the 607. So there we have it. B&W's excellent compact bookshelf speaker, the Bowers Wilkins 607 Series 3 bookshelf, unboxed here at the Listening Post in Christchurch, New Zealand. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe to our channel.